Hello, this is Professor Angelia, and we are continuing with Works of Heart's Zen Experiences and Awareness class. This is part 4. Last time we left off on, how marvelous it is to rediscover what gives your soul joy. So today we're going to start on feelings. You must become aware of your feelings. You can retrace your life yourself, or with the help of a therapist or life coach, and just feel everything that you may have repressed or pushed to the back of your mind before. Because a lot of us have trauma and, problems that we repress or push back. And then we get in the adult world and we kind of gloss over everything or just keep it so far back. But then someday it comes back on us, and then we have to deal with that if you want to be healthy. A lot of overweight people are eating their feelings. I know because I've done it. That full tummy feeling will only get us through until the next meal. And then we must stuff ourselves again to feel full. We can revisit and deal with all of our feelings to discover why we started having them and how they have affected us, and how to deal with them from now on. You can do it because I have. You must become aware of your body. What kind of shape is it in? Can you, or do you want to, alter it? What steps will you take to be healthier if you need to be? If you are extremely out of shape, talk to your doctor about what you can do. I started with yoga and worked my way up to strength training, Tai Chi, Latin dance, and boxing. What exercise did you enjoy as a child? Chances are your body remembers and would be happy to take it up again if you are able. Now, I've had to dial mine back quite a bit because of my health, but I'm still doing things. I'm still doing stretching, yoga, a little dance exercise as I can. Basically, I'm just stepping back and forth, a little, karate movements, but still that's movement, and that's, going to keep me moving as long as I can. Even breathing meditations are very helpful for some people, if that's all you can do. Follow your doctor's recommendations and ask them about any activities that you would like to take up again. Be good to your body, and it will be good to you. Ask your doctor for their recommendation as far as diet goes, because all of us are different and we need different diets sometimes. Most doctors are surprised to be asked and all too happy to tell you. Be kind to yourself. We all like to indulge sometimes. Maybe even pick a meal once a week to splurge on. If you treat yourself once in a while, you're more likely to stick with your eating plan than going cold turkey and cutting out all those not so good for us foods that we love. It's easier to eat healthy regularly when you know that on Friday night, you're going to have that burger and fries and that apple pie too. You must, of course, employ your own willpower. You can do it. To get things started is the hardest part, and I think we all know that. You have to choose to step out of your own confinement and repair your own damages. This will definitely be, turn a page here, out of your comfort zone, but the results are well worth the emotional pain that you will go through if you want to see your inner healing to the end. Everyone knows what they are comfortable with. I am not suggesting that anyone change their religion, but offering a way to help you grow as a person. I believe that sharing cultures broadens our horizons and decreases ignorance. I believe that anything from any religion that is good and helpful and allows you to grow in love and compassion comes from God. I believe that anything in a religion that propagates hate and suffering does not come from God, but from man, or worse. These practices can be used by anyone of any religion. There are so many different religions and religious dominations, even in the major religions of the world, that 100% agreement may never be achieved. But I believe that peace could be if ignorance and apathy could be abolished. Developing your inner self. Your inner self is the person who lives inside your psyche. The original self is the soul that you are destined to be. It comes from your spirit, your DNA, your mind via intelligence and experience, your abilities, the nurturing available to you, and your own personal growth, if you so choose to grow. Intelligence is the fastest way to overcome ignorance and suffering. It can also cause us problems. It can create anxiety and fear. We can remember the past and plan for the future. We can remember all of the good and bad memories and thoughts. No amount of comfort can alleviate suffering. Just ask some of the millionaires who have been miserable and say that winning millions or getting millions was the worst thing that ever happened to them. Discovery of the cause and solutions to deal with misery are the only way out of suffering. We must therefore get to know ourselves intimately. To do this, it may be necessary to do some inner child work with a therapist or life coach. Basically, you go back and see what wounds your inner child has that are still causing you suffering in the here and now. And go back in your mind and address, then heal them. When that is done, you can look at your adult life and see where your areas of suffering have been up until now. See if they are related to the wounds that your inner child suffered, and chances are they will be. And then take steps to heal them in your adult life as well. That's what I tell my coaching clients, is that you can be your own best parent. You know, you can be your guardian. Look out for you. Do you speak to others as you would like to be spoken to? Become more aware of your speech and how you deal with others. You may surprise yourself. That money cannot buy happiness is true. We need more conditions than wealth meant to be happy. A strong belief system, whatever yours may be, is a necessity to find the grounding necessary to reach out into the world and feel for yourself. Turn my page here. Well, I'm on the last page and it's having a hard time sitting down. What means to feel for yourself, what means with which you can grow and realize your full potential. We must realize how powerful that we are, how much potential that we have, and learn to use it. Our mental attitudes affect our physical health and well-being. We must learn to love ourselves and invest time in ourselves to get to know who we are, where we want to go, and why. Then we can reach out and help others up this ladder as well. I wish peace, love, and happiness to you all. May the love and compassion of our Creator fill all of our beings so that we can put an end to hatred, ignorance, and suffering. We have the power. We just need to use it. And that's all for this class. Let's do a little recap on here on the points that we touched on in this class. This class was about experiencing peace and personal harmony, and it does rely heavily on Buddhist philosophy. Our key points are Zen, and what does that mean? We cannot stop time. About the Buddha, we talked about that. Buddhist psychology, enlightenment, time and persistence, mind and heart merging, your experiences, emptiness, universal human experiences, existence, reliance, learning, selfishness, cause and effect, parental relationships, confrontations, idol worship, death, loveless relationships, absentee fathers, we all have differences, healing and reparations, learning joyfully, faith, effort, goal happiness, being calm, working happily, being happy, learning, getting older, awareness, soul harmony, being a light to others, between good and harmful, human, cherishing yourself, equality, grounding, knowing you, listening to your heart, peace, spirit, equals, beyond looks, conscience, who you want to be, wanting more, attachment, your feelings, fear, distraction, body image, your name, seeing things for yourself, abuse, ignorance, balance, peace, soul searching, right mind, around you, enriching the world, right living, doing the right thing, looking at things, take it all in, learning, minimalizing what you want out of life, going for what you want, thinking about it, doing good, liking yourself, internalizing, self-destructive acts, negative responses, awareness, presence, knowing your own mind, awareness of feelings, body awareness, getting started, comfort levels, any religion, developing your inner self, intelligence, inner child work, right speaking, happiness, wishes, and power. All right, and that's our recap of things that we talked about in this class. I hope you found it educational and informational. I'm going to advertise this on Facebook, there'll be right here on YouTube. And if you do take the class in its entirety, you can contact me for a certificate or on a way that you can help support this educational outreach of Works of Hearts Ministry Outreach and Education. And that's all for now. Until next time.